Thank you for joining me today with Reading with Robin Brooks. I'm going to read a story today called Rescue Pup. And this is about a very special dog and a big adventure. And it has a very happy ending. Rescue Pup was written by Brenda Foroni. On the far edge of town, in the thick of the woods, curved a long, winding road where a tiny house stood. All alone in that house sat a pup who was very sad. There was no one to play with, no friends to be had. While he waited and watched for the door to unlock, it grew dark in the house. Then he heard a loud knock. There was no one outside, just the wicked old winds that ripped through the trees and tore down the limbs. As dark, gloomy clouds blew over the moon, lightning bolts flashed and thunder kaboomed. The little dog dashed up the stairs down the hall, and he shook all night long from the sounds of the squall. Poor puppy. By morning, the storm was over and done. The rain cleared up, and out came the sun. The puppy was hungry, and he looked all around for water and food. There was none to be found. Oh, my goodness. Soon day became night, and then daytime once more, but no one came home to unlock the front door. So he howled and he whimpered in terrible fear that no one would rescue him, no one would hear. The poor lonesome pup couldn't wait any more, so he clawed at the windows and he pawed at the doors. And he pushed on a screen and he scratched a hole till it grew. Then he twisted and shoved and he squeezed his way through. He had to probably go potty. He was free now at last as he crept very slow through the woods and the darkness, not sure which way to go. Uh-oh. Coming out of the trees, he found danger too soon. He was chased down the path by a mean old raccoon. As he ran through a field, there were sharp, prickly burrs that stuck on his toes and his legs and his fur. I don't like it when I get those little burrs in my shoes and socks. And he was hurt once again on his way into town when he stepped on some glass that was scattered on the ground. He kept looking for someone, a friend who might care, but instead he heard scram, so he ran. He was so scared. Then he faced the worst danger of all of the night. A highway, fast cars, headlights were blinding his sight. He stopped, then he turned, then he started to go. When a car blared its horn, tires screeched, and oh no! The car quickly stopped. Someone opened the door. The pup froze. Could he possibly take any more? Then a woman stepped out. "Little buddy," she cried, "are you lost? Are you hurt? Let me get you inside." He was glad to be rescued and happy to find a friend who could help him, someone who was kind. The little pup loved his first ride in a car till the woman said, "Buddy, get up here. Here we are." Where do you think they went? He followed her into a wonderful place where he ate and he slept in his own little space. Many days passed him by, many strangers did too. Would he find a new home? Would it ever come true? Then Meg came to visit the shelter one day, and she noticed this pup in his cage right away. "Hello, buddy," she said with a big shining smile. "I've wanted a dog for a very long while." As he looked up at Meg with his eyes gleaming bright, Buddy thought to himself, "She's the one. She's just right." When she opened the cage, he jumped into her arms. Buddy quick gave her a lick, and he poured on the charm. please, Mom and Dad, can we take Buddy home? He's the one. He's special. I'll make him my own. They said, Meg, you must promise before we agree that you will take care of Buddy quite seriously. Oh, I promise I'll feed him and walk him each day. I'll teach him to sit and come and to stay. I'll talk to him, pet him, and love him, you'll see. I'll be there for him, and he'll be there for me. So, Buddy went home with his new special friend, delighted that life turned out fine in the end. He was a very happy dog, and he was very lucky that he got to go home with Meg. Now, if you guys ever need a pet, you know that we have in our town a place called an animal shelter. And if you would like to talk to your parents about someday going to the animal shelter and getting a pet for life, those animals would be very happy to have a special owner. Have a happy Easter.